Again, welcome to the Flat Track Factory with our buddy Dale. Last weekend I got invited to go up to an ARCA race at the famous Springfield Mile on the dirt. We're actually in his shop. Maybe I'll show you what's left of the car. It was a great time, and I was just there to kind of hang out and mooch off of the experience and enjoy the mile. And something kind of crazy happened. You told me to go up into the stands with the spotter and tell you what you were doing wrong, and then you're like putting your earplugs in. I started laughing, and you were like, no, seriously. Why would you want some guy who's never raced a car to tell you what you're doing wrong?
So we've done videos on my first day flat tracking, right? Mm-hmm. That I went over, asked you for help, and point blank, I need help. I don't want to bleep the BS. Just tell me what I'm doing, right?
Fun story.
And by the end of the day, we were competitive. I had bleeding out my butt, but that's a whole other story, right? And butt cheek, I should say. And so when we go to the races, racing's racing, right?
Is
the
it?
lines are the same. I think it is. The lines are basically the same, and you can watch what somebody else is doing and then say, what I wanted you to say to me was, just what happened was, dude, you're going too shallow in the one, and the thing wants to drift up, then you got to get it pulled back down. And that time you're wasting pulling it back down is the little bit they're gapping you. Just go up half a groove and go in. You were giving me little pointers. But
and this is the same on 2 or 4 wheels.
To me, racing, it could be tricycles, right? Racing's racing. That you should be able to look at a video and see what they're doing wrong if you're decent, right?
Yeah.
So, and you're actually a big help, right? We changed some of the stuff we were doing. I had never been, it was 30 years ago, I probably raced my go-kart in the dirt at Little Talladega. And we do some motorcycle flat track stuff, but I haven't had the car in the dirt ever. So, and we missed practice. We roll out to qualify, and it's 1 lap qualifying. And out of 18 cars, we qualified 10th. So that was decent.
You could have knocked me over with a feather. I knew we were qualifying dead last, but at least, we'd
make the show.
Yeah, make the show.
Right.
10th.
Yeah, we were 10th.
How do you do that?
It wasn't that difficult, right? And then by lap 7, we were 5th, right? And on the first restart, we were 3rd.
Can I tell the story about what the guy in front of you on the grid said?
Yeah, we cheated between 3rd and 5th all day.
Yeah.
Right up until I made a mistake. But that's actually funny. The guy in front of me shows up, and he's got one of his good cars with him because his car he was going to run got killed 2 weeks before, and they hadn't got it fixed.
So he was driving a pavement car on.
He brought his good pavement car to the dirt because he had signed the sponsor, so he had to go. So he walks back to me, and Mike's standing there, and Mike starts laughing.
You want to tell it?
Go ahead.
So as I recall the story, something along the lines of, "Hey, this is my good car. Could you take it easy? If you're
the first turn,
on the start or whatever." And in typical Dale fashion, he says, "I got 1 speed. I'd get out of the way."
Yeah. I only have 1 speed. If you're in the way, you're going to be out of the way.
So
just move over.
Do you want to guess what he did? Instantly.
Yeah.
I couldn't see it because everybody stood up on the start, but apparently you were past him about the start-finish line.
Yeah. We got 3 guys 2 feet past the start-finish line. And I don't even know how. Right? The thing just launched great. We got a good start.
Did you jump? Maybe.
I'm sure I did.
Okay.
That's a whole nother story. But anyway, we had a blast. Anyways.
Fun story. Racing is racing. You guys that watch my channel, particularly if you're watching us talk and you're watching it this late in the video, you don't mind us telling racing stories, and that was a fun one. So I hope you enjoyed it, and thanks for watching.
Thanks again.